that quote, do what I say, not what I do. It's kind of hypocrisy, do what I should have done, not what I did, So I think it's kind of like the hypocrisy, but it also goes along with it free will, because as much as I don't want my kids to smoke weed, I mean, I know them seeing dad outside, smoking a joint or a bowl will get them the curiosity, and hopefully I raise them right, and to where they can actually come to me and just, have a talk with me and, like, what's up, Dad? But I just came out here to actually get talk about that whole, like, thought process about, like, because I think it ties into peer pressure. As much as I do believe that weed is not that bad, as a lot of stuff, shit, liquor, meth, heroin, I mean, acid. I mean, there's so many more worse shit than weed. But I will say that our hatred and misunderstanding of weed and how we should use it, and how we look at it, kind of sends a false narrative, and that's why I think weed has gotten the gateway drug, because we don't really know too much about it. Some people say it's a medicine, some people say it helps, some people say, well, it just makes them lazy stoners, lazy hippies, but we don't really know much about it, and kids go to smoke it, and it's not that bad, compared to fucking a lot of other shit they could have done at their first drug. And then they come and, smoke, and it's like, well, this isn't that bad. I get a little hungry, I sleep. I mean, this ain't bad. It's a lot better than last time that I stole a beer from Dad's, fridge, and, or stole some liquor and got drunk and plastered. I mean, so then they start mixing around, I mean, right there along with it with liquor. And fucking sooner or later, it's fucking, they're popping fucking Xanax and fucking doing lines of fucking coke and fucking smoking bowls of meth, and then they fucking fall apart and they get lost in it because they don't really know how to navigate it. They don't know how to understand it. They don't know how to comprehend with life choices, and then you have a lot of these Gen Zs is like, don't blame me for my past, and it's just like, because that has to be a Gen Z thing, maybe it started with millennials. I mean, it did not start with Gen X, or anything past that. The whole woe is me shit, play the smallest violin for you. So I definitely think that I had to start with Gen Z. The woe is me, don't judge before I pass, and this is so hard, all the whiners, like, so, I don't know, just food for thought.